Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Hermit Skies. In the last episode, we finally got our applied energistic system set up. That was a real lifesaver in terms of, general storage area. As you can see, we've gotten rid of all these chests. I've had to get rid of some items. I've just been throwing them down here pretty much for the moment. I do have a trash can down there, but it's too far to go, really. And then just looking through these, picking up a few interesting things, and then throwing the rest away, because that's just how I'm going to do it from now on. I actually didn't realize when I made this, or I completely forgot, because I can't remember the other mod that's similar to this. Refined storage, that's it. But I was used to that from the last skyblock, modded skyblock I did. So I actually forgot. I've made 3 of them by now, but I actually forgot that you can only have 63 types of item in here. So these are actually filled up, even though they're not filled to the 64k. Like, I could have had a 32k, or technically 32k, and been fine with both of these pretty much. But yeah, we've got 3 of these currently holding most of our items. I mean, I've got some more chests down here, obviously, just to hold all these items. These are holding all my enchanted books, because if we get an enchantment, I think it's an enchantment generator or something like that. Let's quickly check, like, you on here. I think you can, yeah, disenchantment generator. You can actually make a lot of RF from these, so I don't actually know how to make that. It looks like we can't actually get it. Oh, it looks like it actually just isn't a thing. It just has a use, but you can't actually have the item, which is weird. I noticed also, like, a nether star generator isn't in here, so I guess, like, if I look up nether star, I wonder if it will show in there. Nether star generator, yeah, but you don't actually get those in the pack, which is just weird. I guess they've just been disabled, so that actually ruins my plan with those, but I probably want to keep onto them because armor-wise they might be quite useful. We've got quite a cool few ones of these, plus also, don't know where they are. I saw it just a second ago, yeah. Civ Fortune 3, so if I can get a bunch of those all together, which require Manulin and Lapis in an enchanter, we can get Civ Fortune 3s and add them to all our civs and just get more stuff out of everything in general. Other than that, I don't know if I showed it in the last episode, but I have now added all this stuff. This looks like it's filled up because bat bags and bad armor and stuff, because I've changed the way this is all set up, so that's why it's doing that. I should probably, like, get a filter into this trash can and just have all the bows go in there with metadata. Though, if I do that, it doesn't actually do enchantments, but nonetheless, we'll quickly just ignore that for the moment and hope it doesn't break. It shouldn't affect us whilst we're down here, really, or over here in general. But something I've been meaning to do for a little while. I've been looking at this autocrafting. We wanted to do that, but I just wanted to quickly check around. I do want to get to these at some point. I finally worked out how the carrot ones work, so I actually wanted to check if I have any of those. I do. Okay, so we have 11. We need, I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, okay, but we also only need 6 because we've already done the coal one. So what we need is we need a iron block, gold block, redstone block, lapis block, diamond block, and emerald block. So I don't actually, yeah, all my diamonds are over here. Basically, they're just regular sort of crops, and the good thing is they're not like mystical agriculture, because with mystical agriculture, you can't do this thing to get it. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the other one I'm missing? Lapis. Do I have any lapis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get a chest sorted. We don't even need water, but yeah, it's just like a regular crop where you can do the shifting and it just fixes it and makes it work. So if we just place all these down, and this actually, I don't know which one it is, I think it's the gold one, actually gives us all we need for, well, not all we need, but the culinary generator requires one of the gold ones, an 8-carat gold plus. But yeah, we need beef Wellington steel, cutting board, and a furnace still, but we can just do this and hope they're all done. do that, get all our stuff back, and this should be the quest completed. There we are. So we'll put all these back in the A system. There we are. And we'll hold on to these. Actually, no, we can't even do that. Let's just undo all these and put them back where they belong. But yeah, that's something good and sorted for us. You know, we've now got that quest completed. If we wanted to, we could go back and get the culinary generator, at least in the future. But whilst we're here, let's get the loot chest. A draconic core, or rather 8 of them. So that's all going to be a nice addition there. I think we're reaching, yeah, 62. So we can only put one more different type of item in there. And I do want to get onto the Infernium and watering cans and Infernium furnaces and the Prudentium and Intermedium and Supremium and then Supremium. Oh, Supremium, Superium and Supremium, and then Ultimate, which I'm not sure if that's better than the Zenith. Than all these and such, because I think that armor is probably going to be a good thing to go for. Also, ITB. I don't know what that item is. I'm going to have to look for that later. I thought it was, there's an item which is like, it requires, or it speeds up ticks. So I'm not sure if that's actually what that is. Could be not. But what I want to do today is, I also need to complete this quest. We need to come over to here and Energistics. We want to do some auto-crafting, or at least get started on it slightly. Let's put this one in here. I wonder if they, yeah, they do stack. So we are not using our extra item. So yeah, what we need to do is we need to come over here. We got auto-crafting, matter condensing I don't need to worry about, security we don't need to worry about too much right now. Auto-crafting is what I'm focusing on today. I've already done an interface once before, but I'm going to have to make another one of those, just the way the molecular assemblers work. We're going to need a molecular assembler, a pattern terminal, and a 64K crafting storage. So what we can actually do is, I have the notepad up, we're going to go and get all the items for the 64K storage cell, and then put them into a crafting unit, which is fairly easy to make, and get all that sorted. So I'm actually going to have to get all those items together, and also quickly look up all the items for like the molecular assembler and the pattern terminal and stuff. I'm just going to get them all together. I think it'll be a lot quicker and stops me rambling on for a little while. So I'm going to grab all those and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I made the 64K ME storage component. We'll just look up how to make the other bit. Looks like it's fairly simple. In fact, we have all but just these. So 2 calculation, 1 logic. So gets the presses out. So 1, oh, I forgot I have none of my, my ores are over here. So I need 3 of those. I need some pure quartz and some silicon, which I found out I have a bunch of silicon. Look at that. So 1, 2, 3. Nope. 3. And then pure quartz is right there, because I made just a bunch of them. And let's just throw the silicon in here. And I'm really hoping actually that it kind of seems like almost like it's lagging. I don't feel like that's the proper way to describe it, but that there is a sort of like, you know, it goes to 66% or so, and then just kind of, you know, 24, 84, you know, it goes up in weird percentages and kind of staggers for a little while. So I'm not actually sure why that's happening, but yeah, hopefully that can be fixed. I'm hoping with increased power being given to the actual system. So we now have an ME interface, which we have up here. In fact, we can actually cut out that entire thing and just make this back. So I actually made a storage bus as well, obviously, but that's the input bus. Oh, wait a minute. Where did I make that interface? Was it in the storage bus? I was, that's why. Okay, storage bus you can go back on. I did make a import bus just because I wanted to speed up the import of items, if that makes any sense, which hopefully it does. So I actually forgot that that was a thing. So next we need a molecular assembler. I can speak words, which looks like it's fairly easy. We already have 1 formation core. We just need an annihilation core, which is a logic processor again. I feel like we should just make like 64 of each. I feel like that would make my life a lot easier. But once we have some sort of auto crafting setup kind of working, I'm gonna set it up so I can craft any of these at any time. So that hopefully should stop us with any issues in the future. But that's a little while away because, you know, we're taking baby steps when it comes to this for the moment. And then I need Fluix. I need to then pulverize you. Apparently I put those in and forgot about them. I guess that's a bunch of diamonds for free. Let's put those back in. So that one right there. And then I need some wood. Crafting table. Molecular assembler is now complete. That's good. Next we need, what was it next? We need an ME pattern terminal, which I think takes a while. This is actually the one that I detailed, like, what I needed. I'm actually going to need, I think, one of every type. Do we have redstone in here? Yes, we do. Perfect amount. So I need a bit of gold, which I don't have, diamond, which I do have, and I'm going to need a quartz. Wrong quartz. Then come over here for a bit of gold, and I'm pretty sure that is, I'm correct in thinking I need one of each. So we will get those quickly. Calculation, engineering, and logic. So one of each. I think I just lost my gold one. Nope, there it is. We need to, like, auto output, I feel. That would be a good idea. Also, looks like I'm going to need more of these. Hopefully not for long, though. And we're going to need another crafting table, so let us... I'll put that in my inventory because I can't store anything right now. And we need another annihilation or formation core. So, luckily for us... Oh, I just realized as well. Gonna have a slight issue there because I need to make another gold or logic processor. Because I thought I had more of those than I did. Silicon. And come back over here. I feel like I put it in a really awkward place. I feel like I could have made my life a whole lot easier if I just put it front and center. But also I feel like I wouldn't have a... Just doesn't work, I think, straight in front of everything. Right, so formation core in there. You're going to want that. And then I'm going to have to do that. Crafting terminal. And then pattern terminal. Also, I've noticed a really annoying thing, which is if I use R in here, it does also do that. So I've got to actually make sure I'm out of the actual setup for that, which is annoying. Right now, then, we should have everything, but I want to make an interface because I want to get this working. So, the only thing is we need another annihilation core, which means we need another one of these. I don't have any redstone. I need silicon. I need the presses. Luckily, I need silicon and logic press. I'm eventually going to move kind of like everything closer because it is a bit tiring doing all this, like, you know, using up all the energy on the stuff for traveling, which I know isn't a huge deal, but it does get a little frustrating after a while. But, you know, having to travel to and fro is a bit of a pain sometimes. So if I can move everything a little bit closer to each other, then we're good. Also, what the hell are these? Oh, player interfaces and such. Right. You're done. Interface done. Right. So now we have the terminal. We need the molecular assembler. Also, we will take the speed up or acceleration cards. And then what else was it? It was the 64K, one of those, which will get that quest completed. Let's find out what we get in our loot chest. Oh, that's actually really, really useful. Awesome. I'm going to see if I can make a bunch of these, which I should be able to. Do I have no redstone? Okay, that's my only limiting factor. Let's not fall off the edge. Let's bring over 64 redstone. Just because we'll be able to fit it in now. So, nice to know I'm getting my rewards and using them straight away. That should now hold a bunch more items we shouldn't have to worry about. Oh, I just realized I did that. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about that too much. I can actually do that, which is good. Pattern terminal can go up here. Doesn't actually require to be, as long as it's on the same system, it's fine. Or on the same system line. And that will actually now allow us to do some auto-crafting. Now, I want to quickly see if I can set up a simple system, even if I just do this, maybe. That'll work, I think. So we need some patterns. So I think generally the best thing to do is always have the pattern as the first pattern. So that way we can make a bunch of those. So I am gonna do that. We have a pattern in order to make a pattern. So if we wanted to, we can now go to craftable, do that, and then let's say we wanted to make 64 of these, you know, we can do that. It tells us we need some iron, some glowstone, and some quartz glass. So actually I need to get more quartz glass, which I think is a good thing, because we can, you know, first off we need glass anyway. I don't actually have any sand in there. I am going to do two things. First I'm going to craft, or charge this one up. And then what I want to do is I want to go down here, where it's laggy as all hell because bat bags, which I can actually, I did this while I was waiting for the other stuff to craft, so I forgot to actually put bat bags in there because I didn't have any. So that should hopefully do that. But as you saw, there's bows in there, but it doesn't work if the bow is enchanted, which I wonder if I can use like a disenchanter. I actually emptied these a second ago. I've already gone up 27 diamonds. That is insane. Also 15 of these, you know. That's probably from the backlog in here, because as we can see, there's a bit of a backlog, but I'll need to sort that out eventually. Oh, I put bat bags up there, didn't I? That's probably why. So those can't refill anymore. What did I need? What was I down here for? I actually can't remember. Oh, sand. as I go back up. Sand, you are somewhere. 232. I'm also pretty sure I emptied that just a second ago. So let's throw all this in since we can. Let's get some... I guess, actually, if we can make another interface, we could start putting interfaces on these, which means we are going to have to change up our very tight-knit area, but we can start doing some pretty cool stuff and setting up auto smelting and stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is, in between this and next episode, we'll probably start putting it over here. Get rid of this finally, especially since we can now probably hold the eggs in some respect in the storage area. And yeah, we'll set it up and have a bunch of items. We can actually set up, you know, different machines here, and we can actually have them with the drawers in between and such as well. That might be a good idea as well. If we just have like maybe a 4x4 with like cobble, gravel, sand, and dust even, I think that'll be possibly a good way of doing it. So next I need... Oh, we have some glass already. So I need quartz glass, which requires a bunch of this stuff, which I just realized isn't in there. But can be now. I'll specifically put it with the Certus quartz stuff, because it looks like we actually get that more often. Right. Let's craft a pattern. I need glowstone, which I don't have in there. And now I have in there. Pattern. Just want to craft... Oh, yeah. Who'd have thought? Let's also put you in there. Where do we want to put this? We can just put it behind. So that should be a decent CPU in there ready. Let's make you. Come on. Crafting status. It's crafting. Taking a while. Did I not have the iron for it, maybe? I could have sworn I had the iron. Let's just take a few stacks. Does it require the Certus quartz power stuff, some fluix cable and stuff? If it does, I'm gonna quickly move that, put that there, have you move over back here. Right, now it should work, right? Hopefully. There we are. So it required that. I thought they went through ME interfaces. Apparently not. I guess what we could do is, what I might end up doing is setting these up with energy acceptors so they don't use a channel if I do anything like that. But for now we have a blank pattern. Now we want to make a quartz glass, I guess. Basically we want to set it up so it can always craft that and prevent substitution of input, allow substitutions of input components, because that can be made with other stuff as well. And that'll be in there. So if we wanted to now, we can make, hopefully, 64 patterns. I'm requiring some more iron, so we'll do that quickly. Let's just bring in 64 iron blocks. Right. And here it is, crafting all these up. So yeah, that's all crafting up. We'll have everything that we need in terms of that. That'll be pretty good. And generally, this will, as I said, make us able to further progress and just make everything automated, quite obviously, and it'll all be good. So what I'll probably end up doing, I don't need to make another pattern terminal, but what I can probably make is I can probably get it set up to make an ME interface and a molecular assembler in the molecular assembler. The only other thing then is I need to automate, or would need to automate, the advanced inscriber. So I'm going to have to make, I think it would be 4 or 5 of them. More likely, I'll make 1 for each processor, so that's 4 or 3. No, it's 3 for the processor, and then 3 for the crafting component of that, and then 1 for the silicon. So that way we have totally independent, you know, inscribers that don't have to worry about any others in the system. So, you know, I could be simultaneously, in parallel, in tandem, creating all 3 types of processors, if that's the correct use of those words. Something else I need to do, I guess now that I've got the space for it, I can do this. I need to just get all these ores fixed and set up. And something I actually wanted to do and completely forgot to do, I actually just want to check the Zenith one. I wanted to check what I actually needed for it. I'm trying to work out how far away it is, because we can probably make solarium. We can probably make, well, we can make dark steel, we can get a pulsating crystal, we can get dark solarium. Fluxed electrum plates is just fluxed electrum, which is electrum, redstone, and pyrotheum. Pyrotheum is just that. We just need nether star. And what I wanted to do in the last episode, or a few episodes ago, when I got the epiolatry with 999 damage, is we had the wither skeleton skulls, and I forgot it keeps doing that. We now have 26 of them, and we have the soul sand. So what I wanted to do is see how many withers we could possibly do. So we can, looks like we can do 10, but we don't have the stuff for it. So I'm going to quickly go to the nether, kill some more wither skeletons. Skeletons on their own drop it, but wither skeletons are easier to find and guarantee that I'm going to get them. And then I want to, yeah, so I want to go over here. I want to get all this sorted, and then, where is the fortress? Is my... Am I... Oh, my waypoints aren't showing up for some reason. Let's fix that. Don't know why that's happened. It could be... Oh, I think I know what it is. Because of the update to the pack, it made the world that was normally... or it made the world's, the Project Ozone Lite, or not that, the Hermit Skies map. It made it as a default map, which would have overwritten the map, this map. So I had to change the name, so I think the waypoints got confused. But because I don't have waypoints on the regular map, the overworld, I've never noticed. So we need to come over here. I'm also going to kill the... I want to kill the wither in this area because I don't want it destroying anything, you know, that we have to worry about. Also, armor. That's nice. So, we just need, I think it's 3 more it was? Yeah, 3 more. So we're getting a guaranteed drop at least from these because of our level 40 enchantment of the wonderful looting thing. And we're also getting like necrotic bones and withered ribs, and we're actually getting some infernium every so often, which isn't as, you know, huge a deal, obviously. It's mainly us being like, hey, with a skeleton skull. Hey, with a skeleton skull. And considering I've spent a lot of time in this game before trying to get wither skeleton skulls, in fact making entire farms for them, it's nice to be guaranteed a drop. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do it near the fortress, I'm not going to do it actually near the portal either, because I don't trust it. So speaking of which, we need to set up a waypoint. What I want to do is I want to go over here somewhere, like out here. I don't feel like it's going to take long. I mean, our armor's not great, but I feel like, you know, when we're one-shotting everything with 999 damage, I'm not sure the wither has that much help. So what I want to do is just go over to somewhere, like over here maybe, where I'm happy with it. I don't know why I'm getting lag. And then 1, 2, 3, I'm scared. I'm not even sure if our bow would, like, our bow does actually a fairly decent amount of damage, but it's not massive. I'm worried about our armor. That's the only thing I'm worried about. No, don't do this. Oh my god, I've just realized something. Oh my god. The wither has learned more about you. What does that mean? Oh no, 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 I don't want to die. What does that mean? I mean, in some respects it doesn't matter. We just have got 50 nether stars from one wither. Now, I don't want to actually fight anymore because armor-wise, I've realized from that battle, we are really not equipped to do that. So, and also I have 50 of them, and I'm not going to have the inventory space otherwise to, you know, hold all that. So I'm going to come back in here, we're going to do this, and yeah, we now have a lot more with this guy. I thought I was going to have like 1, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get 2 to do this, and blah blah blah, and I'm going to have to do this fight a bunch of times. Nope. Instead, we just did that thing. That's yeah. That's insane. That we have that all sorted, and we also got some supremium, if I could, so some supremium essence, which I'm actually interested to see. It probably won't show us. Where do we want to go? We want to go agriculture. We're gonna need to go over here. My point is, how many do we need for that? 8. We've got 2 here. I'm just gonna complete that quest because I can. Now, I'm worried about what it said about the wither has learnt about you now, but more creative modifiers? I think I already had some of those. What's that? Yep, 32 creative modifiers, some supremium essence, or superium, not supremium. And then we just have to do that. Now, I'm actually thinking about setting up autocrafting actually for that as well, because I mean, we have the infusion crystal. If I remember correctly, last time I set up an infusion, it might be patched by now, but last time I did a auto-crafting with a supremium crystal, or an infusion crystal rather, it didn't actually use any of the durability. So what I could do is, if I just take, like this, if we set up some patterns, and do essence, and we are constantly making this, so we can do those. We need that, and then that, Or is it because we haven't got any? We'll set it up quickly. So we need essence. We'll craft 4 of them. Oh, it's because it's not in the system. Actually, yeah, 1 should be enough. In this one. And then this one. See, we don't actually... Oh, wait, is it because we already have them in the system? Oh, we're not actually even... Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so I've got that one. I need the one after that, which is that's there. And then it's premium essence after that. And let us test now. So if I were to put all this essence back in here, we need 4 of those, was it? It's going to do that. It's going to craft all them up. And I want to know the infusion crystal. If we see it super low down, I don't know why that's in there. I think I just messed up. But if we see the infusion crystal, oh no, okay, so it is actually going through durability. So we need to work out what we need to get for the master infusion crystal. So we need a supremium, infusion, and terra steel. So terra steel is our next thing. So maybe we'll get started on some Botania in the next episode. But this is gonna make 4 of these, which completes this quest, which gets us that, a full heart, which we can throw back in here. Let's see what we get. Some storage upgrades 4. That's not really too useful because we can just make storage upgrades 5s. But yeah, we can just make supremium essence whenever we want. We can get some seeds going. Maybe we can start expanding out here and getting those farms set up with the 89 different crafting or different types of seeds that we've got. So maybe we'll get onto that at some point and set up a system that works there. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed getting 50 nether stars, that was pretty damn cool. But I want to look up what this thing about the wither finding about us is. I mean, if it comes to it, we can always end up making, where is it? Nether star seeds, which obviously we need insanium, which we've not even set up. In fact, let's actually quickly set up insanium, I guess. Where is it? So, no, where is it? Where is it? They keep moving. So, here we have insanium as well. That doesn't look like it's a quest anywhere. But, yeah, what we can do is set up like a nether star. We could actually now set up a nether star seed. And that will then make some nether star essence, which it takes a while, but 9 of those makes a nether star shard, and 3 of those make that. So it's actually 27 of them makes 1 nether star. But if that means we never have to fight the wither again, if it like grows after every time we kill it and becomes more defensive and more powerful, then that might be the way to go. But we definitely need to work on our armor. We definitely don't have good armor right now. Maybe we can steal some from down here. But yeah, armor down here is more gold and leather sort of stuff. You do get a few bits of steel. I'm actually thinking of just combining those into it right now, whilst also looking at, like, you know, say look up helm, because some things are called helms rather than helmets. We could make like a flux infused one, which, you know, has power instead of anything else. Or we could make some supremium, especially since they have, you know, more armor. For example, 5 armor compared to 3 there. Or we could make carbon, or emerald infused carbon. So we can emerald carbon rods, which is, you know, these and these and these and these. It does take a little while to get up to them, but nonetheless. And then we can, but first, obviously, we need actually a supremium helmet first, and then carbon blocks, which is just blocks of carbon, which is fairly easy, especially when we have however many carbon, you know, these are carbon horse armors, 713 of them. You know, we've got quite a lot, and we've got a lot of supremium and or infernium rather. So yeah, that's all stuff for the, you know, to be done. I'm not actually sure how to make one of these. You have to, you have to make the lowest set, and then you have to make an armor core. which is just one of those. But to make this one, you have to make a diamond. That you have to do iron, gold, chain, stone, leather. You have to start from leather and go all the way up. And I guess we could start from chain if we ever got here, or gold. Or from these, we have the iron set to start from, actually. So that's always good. We can skip pretty much to that, then go to the next one. I don't know what that is, but yeah, skip to Inferium, Prudentium, Intermedium, Supremium, and then do what we need. But we need to work out how to do armor cores. They look like they're fairly interesting. You know, the different... if I look up the word core, armor cores, this one is that, then it's an upgrade of that. So we're going to have to make a lot of those. So that's maybe something just for the background or for the future. But for now, that's going to be it for the episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode where we'll possibly get onto those, either get onto Britannia a little bit, maybe even starting up. But I want to get the outer rim of this done for the shield, for the seeds. But the issue I'm going to have is this farm down here can't have any blocks above it. So I'm actually going to have to miss out these 2 chunks if I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have to only do, I think it's 18 then, rather than 20. So I'll have to do some weird math with that. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.